One thing is that, once again, we reiterate the DTI to issue a directive to Lazada to stop, to cease from selling. As of now, I have checked. Flava e-cigarettes are still on the market. And so in spite of all what is being done here, Lazada continues to sell online. We also urge the DTI to inform Shopee to continue its non-sale of online of the Flava products. So that is our request to DTI to support our chairman. Let us not allow them to continue selling, especially because they are also selling to minors. All the minors will click is that they're over 18, but that is not, that should not be the case. So since we are investigating this and probably criminal cases will be filed later, we urge the DTI to make sure that there will be a pulling out of all of these ads in their online list. So that's one. Now, Mr. Rostata, my first question is directly. Here is an affidavit. Although there is some question of the authenticity, but we can go beyond that. There's an allegation. May we know, Mr. Rostata, are you the importer of this Flava e-cigarettes found in the Valenzuela warehouse? You're under oath, remind you.
I'm not, Your Honor.
Not the importer.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how did you bring in this particular case? So you are not importers. So you are stating now that you have nothing to do. Dencat has nothing to do with all the Flava e-cigarettes that were found in the warehouse. You're under oath, huh? You have nothing to do.
I'm not an importer, Your Honor.
You're not importer. Now let me go, Mr. Chairman, now to Flava. Who is the representative of Flava Corporation? Please identify yourself again.
Lilac Tayaban po, Your Honor.
Alina is here. Ms. Tayaban is here. Yeah. Ms. Tayaban, are you the importer of these e-cigarettes found at the warehouse?
No po, Your Honor.
You are not the importer.
No po.
And it seems that you are in touch with the manufacturing company. Because you know them also. This is Mr. Shi Li Chao. You're in contact with them.
With ano po?
Are you in contact with the manufacturer of this? Shenzhen Maunda Technology, Mr. Shi Li Chao. Do you know this person?
Yes po.
You know them. Are you having business dealings with this person and this company?
No po.
So no. So you are so what is the connection between Flava Corporation and Shenzhen Maunda Technology? You know him, but you have the relation. What is therefore? What is the what do you have with him? With them?
Bali, umu-order po kami kay Mr. Rostata po. And then, i-deliver po yung product sa amin, door to door po sa warehouse.
In other words, you therefore, Flava Corporations also orders the e-cigarettes from Dencat. Is that what you're saying?
Yes po.
Okay. So while the manufacturing statement on the boxes says Flava Corporation, is it not the Bureau of Customs that in these boxes there is the mark Flava Corporation?
Yes, Your Honor. There's marking to that effect, Your Honor.
So are you saying that those goods in the warehouse were already yours because you purchased them from Dencat? The ones in the warehouse, because your corporation is marked on the packages. Confer you with your lawyer. That's fine with us. Sorry, they have to earn. As I was earning before when I was practicing.
You earned more.
Yeah, so that's the answer. May denial kasi si Dencat.
Yes po, Your Honor. Binili po namin from Mr. Dennis Rostata po.
Okay, so that is now clear. The Bureau of Customs discovered this vapes at the warehouse, marked Flava Corporation, but then you're saying that you purchased them from Dencat Corporation. Is that, can you affirm that?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Now, what can you say therefore to the statement of Mr. Rostata that they are not the importer of this particular vape cigarettes? What can you say about that? That he is?
Wala po akong alam regarding sa importation. Sila po yung may contact.
So you're in fact saying that he's lying in this committee because he said that they are not the importer. Oh, answer please. Mr. Rostata lied.
Wala po akong alam regarding importation.
That's okay. So therefore, you are denying that you are saying that you have nothing to do with importation. It's just that you bought that. Now, this is now the question. You are now therefore owning, you are therefore claiming ownership on those, you are the owners now of those boxes and the contents of the vaporized products in these boxes. Correct? You are the owners.
Yes po.
Yan, okay. So you are the owners. Now, Miss, sabi pa nun, Madam Wetness. Okay. Now, okay, you're the owner. Then, do you have a certificate from the BIR that you paid taxes? Let's go first to the taxes on freebase. Because you are claiming na freebase siya, no? Hindi nicotine salt. Did you pay taxes there?
Yes po, we pay excise tax po.
On freebase, correct?
Opo.
Answer from the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Is it correct that they paid taxes on those that were found in the warehouse? Yeah. Yeah. The question is, did they pay? Did Flava Corporation pay? We go first to the freebase, meaning only 52 pesos per ml. For all those that were discovered there, because they, Mr. Yaban did not present proof of payment to the Bureau of Customs. Can you confirm they paid or they did not pay?
Your Honor, they are paying excise tax.
They paid. So they paid that for those that were confiscated there, right? They paid freebase.
Those that they declared with the BIR, they are paying it.
Yes, but may I see the Bureau of Customs? Did they submit when you required to submit papers on payment of customs payment of BIR excise tax? Did they submit Bureau of Customs proof of payment of excise tax?
None, Your Honor.
None. In other words, there was none. There was no payment. And can you therefore present BIR the proof of a payment whether the 1.4 million vapes, I think that is the number, 1.4 has been paid, because they may pay a little, they may pay on that. And so can you now certify that they paid the 1.4 because they could not submit to the customs when they were required? That's why it is now under forfeiture. Are you sure that the 1.4 have been paid freebase excise tax?
Your Honor, the data that I have right now is only the total, but not the breakdown of the different products.
How much was the total amount paid?
And from when to?
And when? When were they paid and what is the total amount that they have
For
paid?
the month of October. For the month of October, the total payment is 1.8.
1.8?
Yes,
Million?
1,800,000.
Wow, only 1.8 million, Mr. Chairman. And did you, the RROP, no, the regional office on the premises, have you checked on this particular vapes at the warehouse? Upon payment of 1.8 billion only. And is this on this particular transactions? On this particular goods or some other goods? Maybe no.
At this point, I have no idea if, with regards to the revenue officer on premise. But with regards to, this is based on the filed documents by Flava, based on the payment and the inspection fees they paid with the BIR for the month of October.
So just to be clear, 1.4 vaporized products. They only paid 1.8. If you talk about 52 pesos per ml, and apparently these are really nicotine salt based, so there must be 10 ml per bottle, per vape. So how much would that be, Comsec? If you will now, let us now go into our computation now. 1.4 times 1.4 million times 10 ml times 52. Just the freebase mo now which they're claiming. How much will that be? 1.4 times 10 ml times 52. Yan.
72 point.
How many million?
72.8. Kung ano.
72, how much? 728 million. You see? Freebase pa lang yan. 728 million na BIR. So are you sleeping on the job, especially your premises officer? Revenue? My goodness, 1.8 million when it should be at their declaration
84.
of freebase,
84.
84 million.
Yes.
84 million. So the government loses 83 million or 82 million based on that. So that's one point. Now, if it is nicotine, with nicotine salt base, then it will be 62 per milliliter and each vape has 10 milliliters. Correct? How much will be the value of the real tax if they properly declared it as nicotine base and not free base?
7.
How much? How much? 1.4 times 52, 62 times 10. Ayan, that is the total revenue that should have been paid, the taxes, excise tax to the BIR. According, and I always agree with my compañero, the legal luminary, Dante Marcoleta, incoming Senator of the Republic, 728 million. Okay, that is now therefore what we have lost. And that is why it explains why I authored this, because I am principal author of the vaporized law. You see? 728 million would have gone to our universal healthcare system. You see? To pay for our members of PhilHealth who should have no billing, no balance billing. So they are. So what can you say about that? What's happened to who is the revenue officer of this Valenzuela? Can we get the name? Because we will subpoena him to appear on December 19. What is the name of the revenue officer on the premises?
Sir, right now I'm not. I don't know who's in charge of.
Can you therefore submit to the committee within 24 hours? So
Yes,
you
Your
finish
Honor.
this one.
Sir,
So very clear, Mr. Chairman, as we go forward, very clear that if Flava, because they have admitted they bought it from Dencat. Dencat is the importer. Dencat should be paying the import duties. So let's go first to BIR. Now it's very clear. Flava did not import it. Okay. They bought it from the importer, according to Ms. Tayaban. They bought it from Mr. Rostata. And therefore, they are liable, Mr. Chairman, for 728 minus 1.8. That is the taxes evaded. They are subject now to criminal cases for that. Wala pang VAT. Yes. Malaki na talaga with the VAT. And so we temporarily cease our questions to the BIR and to Tayaban. So now we go now to the import taxes. Ayun na naman. Okay. Now, Mr. Yostata, you then you are denying that you have imported this, correct? Because you can change your mind and be honest, because we will, if there is perjury, we find out that you were the one who brought it here, we'll put you to jail.
We don't have the capacity to import.
First state, you are not, are you the importer?
No,
No, you're not
we
of this product. You're not the importer. Since you are not the importer, you do not actually import them. The ones that are found in the warehouse, correct?
correct.
And so because of that, as a consequence, you have not paid any import tax on this. Cost of duties.
We are not the importer, so
Ay,
we don't pay anything.
Now, may I ask the Bureau of Customs? Now, whoever is the importer, how much would have been paid for these products in terms of customs duties?
May tariff ba siya? Wala naman.
The quantity that was found there. How much is the customs duties due to those products? So you should have that, which were not paid.
Your Honor, in terms of duties only, duties, sir, if they're not going to apply for preferential rate, Your Honor, it should be 1% of the dutiable value, which is about 7 million pesos, Your Honor.
We're talking here of not a free base vaporized nicotine. It is salt base. So there has to be a distinction, correct? You have to have a distinction.
Yes, Your Honor.
The BIR should have a distinction for sex taxes. You must have also a distinction in the value, real value of these particular products for you to impose the proper customs duties.
Yes, Your Honor.
So if the value of that is 1.4, how much is your valuation of those particular e-cigarettes? That's the evaluation.
Even if ano,
Yeah.
even if iba yung naman free-based na Your Honor, the examiner who who assessed the items
Yes.
placed a dutiable value of 700 million pesos. Now, also this distinction, Your Honor, will await the
700 million.
yes, Your Honor, will await any evaluation coming from the Bureau of
But what
Internal
the
Revenue.
examiner has said is that they should have paid for this particular confiscation discovery. They should have paid 700 million in customs duties.
The dutiable value, Your Honor.
Value. So if 700 million is the dutiable value, how much it will be the customs duty?
At minimum, Your Honor, it's about 1% of that particular.
1%.
Yes,
It
Your Honor.
is
That's minus
7
the.
million.
Yes, Your Honor. That's without excise tax, Your Honor. Just
Yeah, just that one because
Yes, Your Honor.
that's a separate one.
Yes,
So
Your Honor.
7 million.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, now if it is nicotine based, if it is nicotine salt, then you will have another
Should be higher, Your
should be
Honor.
higher.
Yes, Your
It will be at least be 10% higher.
Yes, Your Honor.
It will
That would be
become
70.
12.70 million.
Yes.
All right. So now we are going into this already. We have some figures, no? 7 to 8 million that were not paid, minus 1.8, not paid first in 7 to 8 in the BIR, excess tax, and 70 million approximately, Mr. Chairman, not paid as customs duties. What other charges do you give, do you impose aside from import duties?
Value-added tax, Your Honor.
How much is that?
12%. Should have been
12%
of the GTL.
of 70 million of dutables. How much can you compute? 700 million worth.
Yes, sir. A little bit more, Your Honor, because we add to the dutiable. Yes, the dutiable value should factor in freight, insurance, and some other add-ons. So if we place it on about the dutiable value, estimated to be 12% of that, Your Honor.
Of
Which is
700
about-
million.
Yes, Your Honor. Which is about
10 million pesos. Can you compute
75
how much is that to that?
84.
84 million.
84 million.
84 million is value-added tax collected by the Bureau of Customs.
Yes.
So we're not talking here now of 70 million plus 84 million plus 728 million. You see how much is the large scale, Mr. Rostata and Mr. Tayaban. You see how, we are, the government is shortchanged by about more than 800 million. So those, Mr. Chairman, those are what we have now. I now yield to others to be able to interpolate our resource persons. Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Chairman.
Umani naman ito ng iba't ibang reaksyon mula sa ating mga netizens. Ayon kay Leonora Hilarion, ang Valenzuela City ay bagsakan ng mga illegal imports at madayang transactions ng negosyo, the city LGU must explain why. Pahayag naman ni Ramon Gelvoria, kasuhan at ikulong ang mga opisyales ng custom, dapat one-time policy, isang pagkakamali tanggal sa serbisyo at walang benepisyo makuha. At ito naman ang saloobin mula sa ating kababayan na si Roseid Scarpena, kung walang ni-ari sa mga vapes na yan kunin sa bodega at sunugin lahat sa harap ng taong bayan, para naman may makita tayong resulta sa raid na ginagawa ng customs. Mga kababayan, feel free to comment below para maglabas ng saloobin sa balitang ito.